Hi everyone, welcome to day 14, the final day of our challenge. Super excited to finish it off with you. I hope you've had loads of fun. I have. I thought for today's workout we'd focus on harmony and togetherness. So let's start off with the soles of our feet together and just allow your knees to fall outwards. We want a rounded lower back, and let's think about length from the center right up through the crown. Shoulders relaxed, jaw is soft. Let's take an inhale. As you exhale, let's tuck the tailbone under, and we're rolling the hips towards the ribs as we feel that lengthening and spreading of that lower back. Pelvic tuck. Then inhale, come back on top of your sit bones, and now lift your chest, lift your eye gaze, and feel that length through the spine. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under, pull your navel towards your spine, rounding. Then come back on top of your sit bones. We lift up and over that high back chair, lifting the eye gaze. Let's do two more here. Exhale, rolling the hips towards the ribs, navel to spine. Inhale, come back on top of your sit bones, widen your collarbones, open your chest. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades here. Last one. Breathing out, roll your hips towards your ribs, navel to spine. Come back on top of your sit bones, lift up and over that high back chair. A little bit of activation through the mid and upper back, and then come back to that long line in the center. I'd like now you to bring your knees together, engaging your inner thigh. Let's push the knees, feeling that inner thigh connection, and bring your arms in front of you. On the inhale, knees press together as we find length through that mid and upper back. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under, back to that pelvic curl, and we lower the torso. So remembering, we're still warming up, so only go as far as you can without loading your lower back. Take a breath in here. Then exhale, we scoop over that imaginary barrel, you're rounding. Look at your navel, and then rebuild. Mid and upper back, and pull your shoulders away from your ears. Let's go again. Pelvic tuck to start, and then we deepen as you bring in the rest of the torso. Try not to grip through those quads. Take a breath in, and then exhale, we scoop, rounding, and then rebuild, mid and upper back. Adding on now, pelvic tuck to start. We deepen, and then I'd like you to pause here. Make sure at a place where you can maintain this. Let's hug a big beach ball, lifting your elbows. We lift the arms up to the ears, exhale, and we lower down, resisting. So make sure nothing's moving in your body as you lift and lower your arms. Two more. Breathing in and breathing out. One more. Inhale and exhale. Then scoop, rounding over that imaginary barrel, and then rebuild, mid and upper back. We're going again. Exhale, pelvic tuck to start. We deepen as you bring in the rest of the torso in that deep C shape. So go down as far as you can maintain this. Take the arms out to the side. Exhale and bring them in. Inhale out to the side. Exhale and pull in. So you should feel a deep abdominal connection here, no lower back. One more, breathing in. Bring it back to the center, and we scoop over that imaginary barrel, rounding. And then we rebuild, mid and upper back, relax your shoulders. Last round, exhale, pelvic tuck. And we deepen. Now we're going to put those two together. Arms to the ears, we lower down. Arms out to the side. Exhale and pull it in. Three more. Lift and lower. To the side, exhale and in. Two more. Nothing's moving. I'm not changing the shape of my spine. Last one. Breathing in and lower. Inhale and exhale. Hold it here. And then we scoop over, this time reaching the fingertips all the way to the toes, and relax at the bottom and rebuild. Shoulders away from your ears, long mid and upper back. Push your knees together to engage that inner thigh. Tuck your tailbone under, and we lower down. This time all the way to the tips of your shoulder blades. Pull your heels in a little closer and push your knees together. Rotate towards me. Take your arms out wide. Exhale and see if you can lift a little higher. Four of them. Inhale, open. Exhale, lift. Make sure your knees are level. Exhale, lift. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, lift. Come back to the center, looking down at your thighs. Rotate towards the other side, and we open. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, open. Try and keep the chest lift. Exhale, we lift. 2 more. And exhale, we lift. 1 more. Breathing in. Exhale, we lift. Come back to the center and we gather. And we scoop over, rounding. Reach for your toes and soften and relax here. And then rebuild. Beautiful. This time we're going all the way down. So take a breath in, lift up out of your waist. Exhale, pelvic tuck to start, and we lower bone by bone. Make sure you don't leave any vertebra out. Last thing is your head. Lower your arms and adjust your feet. So let's make sure the feet are hip distance apart. Heels a comfortable distance from your buttocks, and just take a moment to connect. Pubic bone, hip bones on the same level. Little pocket of air between that lower spine and the mat. So I'd like you to take your fingertips to the base of your skull, elbows in your peripheral vision. Breathing out, let's lengthen the neck. Nod your chin and look at your thighs. And then lower back down. And again, exhaling. Try not to pull on your neck. Think of lifting your chest and peeling your shoulder blades off. To get that lift, I want you to connect your upper abdominals. 2 more here. Exhaling. Eye gaze towards your thighs. No tension in your neck. Last one. Breathing out, I'd like you to hold it here. Keep the chest lift. We're going to do that pelvic tucks. You're going to roll your hips towards your ribs and feel the lower back connect to the mat, keeping the chest lift, and then lengthen the tailbone away. So the movement's quite small. Breathing out, it's all about your abdominals. So try not to use too much buttocks here. 2 more. Exhale, curl, navel to spine, and lengthen that tailbone away. And again, 1 more. Exhale, curling. Lengthen the tailbone away and lower your head and neck down. Beautiful. Take your arms beside you. Pick up your, let's do the left leg first. Knee above your hip, fingertips to the base of your skull. Exhale, you're going to rotate towards the leg. Now take your hands and hold the outside edge of your leg. Make sure the opposite hip, which is your right one, is on the mat. We're going to lift the chest by pulling against the leg 8 times. Exhale. So we're in rotation. 7. It's not very big. It's about the intensity of the move. 6. 5. I'm feeling my abs here. 4. Eye gaze to your thigh. 3. 2. Last one. Hold it up. Hands behind your head. And we lower down. Toe ball heel. Pick up your right leg. Tabletop, knee above your hip. Exhale, we rotate towards the leg and we reach for the outside edge of the leg. Now watch the back of that left hip. Little pulses, breathing out for 8, 7, 6, 5. Feel the burn. 3, hips stay on. 2, last one, pause. Hands behind the head, elbows in your peripheral vision, and lower back down. And lower, toe ball heel. Beautiful. Hug your thighs towards your chest. Just shake your head from side to side and breathe. Nod your chin. Let's do 1 rock. On the second rock, let's come all the way up. Beautiful. So we're going to come now into a plank series. I'd like you to place your shoulders above your wrists, knees underneath your hips. Then I'd like you to place your elbows underneath your shoulders. Take one leg behind you and then the other one. So make sure here you're not dropping into your hips. You want a long line from your crown to your tailbone to your heel. So we're going to start off with the right arm. Feel free at any time to land your knees. So we go right hand, left hand, right elbow, right again, right, left, lower, right, left. So your hips will shift a little bit, but make sure you're not giving me too much of that. You've got to brace. Let's start off with the left, right, left, right. Again, left, right, left, right. Change. Right, left, elbow, elbow, hand, hand, elbow, elbow. Now it's the left, left, right, lower, lower. One more, left, right, lower, lower. Set your knees wide and press back, child's pose. So allow your chest to fall through your arms. Anchor your sit bones to your heels, soften your jaw and breathe. Tuck your tailbone under and let's slowly rebuild, bone by bone. Beautiful. Coming now into a side plank series. So I'd like you to, it will be a long arm. I'd like you to stagger your feet. So take your back leg in front of you. Then your top leg is behind you. Bend your knees and we're going to push up into our side plank. So we are here. Make sure your shoulders above your wrists and make sure you're not here. You want to lift that waistline. Hand comes behind your head. Now I'd like you to take that bottom leg, exhale, and you're going to bring your elbow to your knee, knee to your elbow, and then you're going to lift up, open your chest and reach your elbow towards the ceiling. Let's go again. Exhale, we're doing 6. Breathe out and lift your chest, breathe in. And exhale, knee to elbow. Lift that bottom waistline and lift your chest. 3 more. Exhale and lift. 2 more. Breathing out and breathing in. 1 more. Feel that bottom waistline. Hold it here. If it's available, pick up that bottom leg. T-shape. 4, 3, 2, 1, and set yourself down. Beautiful. Let's do that on the other side. Just remember, each side might feel different. Take that arm out a little bit. Remember, your top leg is in front, your bottom leg is underneath you, and you're going to lift up. Make sure your shoulder is in the right place. Draw that shoulder down and lift here. We're going to take the hand behind the head. You're going to pick up your underneath leg and we're going to rotate. Breathe out. And each side is going to feel different. Bring your elbow to the ceiling, lift your chest. 5 more. Exhale and inhale. 4 more. Breathing out and lift that bottom waistline. 3. Woo, heart rate is up. 2 more. Exhale and lift. 1 more. And hold it here if it's available. Lift that bottom leg, lift the arm. 4, 3, lift the waistline. 2, 1, and set everything down. Beautiful. Let's just release that spine. Spread your fingertips, shoulders above your wrists, knees underneath your hips. Tuck your tailbone under. Lift your navel right up. Lift your chest. Beautiful stretch for the spine. Ripple out. Long line in the center. Bring your chest through and lift your eye gaze. Let's go again. Exhale. Lower back, mid back, upper back. Ripple out. Surge that chest through, lift your eye gaze. 1 more. Lower back, mid back, upper back. Ripple out, bring that chest through and find that length in your spine. Continuing with our plank series, spread your fingertips. Take one leg behind you, then the other one. So shoulders right above your wrists. Check in, you don't want to be here. Lift your hips a little, and if your back is starting to load, pick your hips up a little bit more. Spread those fingertips. Let's take your back leg, the one furthest away from me. Bring your knee in towards your chest. Now rotate. Knee comes towards the front elbow, but your shoulders stay facing the mat. Lower that, thread that leg through, lower it. Now lift your arm and you're facing towards me. Draw that bottom shoulder down and lift here. Land your hand. Tuck your knee and come back to your plank. A little bit faster the other side. So knee comes to the elbow. Thread the leg through. Lift your arm when your foot is lowered and lift your chest. Lower the hand. Knee tuck. Come back to your plank. Let's go again. Rotate. Extend. Lift. Opening your chest. Tuck. Back to the center. Rotate. Extend. Lift that top arm, lift your chest. Come back to the center. You have 2 more. Rotate, extend, lift, pull that bottom shoulder down, tuck, Last one. Rotate, extend, lift that arm. Beautiful opening of the chest. Lower, tuck. Lift your chest, lift your hips, and make your way into a down dog. Beautiful. So we want to get our hips as high as we can. Allow your head to hang. Soften your jaw. Bend your knees if you need to. Just hang and breathe. In through the nose. And as you exhale, see if you can lift your hips a little higher. Beautiful. Bend your knees. Slowly roll up through the spine and just allow the blood flow to go back to the feet. Beautiful. I'd like you to face me. Bring your right leg in the front. Try and get your shin bones so you parallel to the front edge of the mat. And try and get this knee. The further back you can go, the more glute work you're going to feel. If you have knee or hip issues, maybe you have to bring it a little closer, otherwise press it back. I'd like you to turn and rotate towards this front leg. Now you're going to have to lower your chest a little bit to get your leg up, but I don't want you to collapse. So use those abs to lift. You're going to pick up your back leg and hover it. Keep trying to push that knee away from your hip. So we're going to take the leg backwards, back and center. 9 and center. Small movements, but very effective. Breathe. 6 more. Take it back and in. 5. Keep that chest lift. 4. Soften your elbows. 3. 2. I'm feeling this top glute. Last one. Make sure that knee's behind your hip. Now you're going to just float that leg up and down. Up. Small movements. Up and down. Shoulders relaxed. 5 more. 4, keep pushing that knee back. 3, lift that chest. 2, combination. We go up, down, reach across, center. Up, down, across, center. Up, down, across, center. Up, down, across. 5 more. Up, down, across, center. 4, across, center. 3, lift that chest. 2 more. Up and across. 1 more. Up and across. Now take that leg long. You're going to bend your elbows and lift that leg up and tap it down. So it's almost like a tricep press. And drop the shoulders. Elbows close to your body and keep that back leg straight. Lower and lift. 5 more and lift. Straighten the arms and lift. Back leg is straight. Last 3. Straighten the arms. 2 and straighten. Last 1 and up you come. Beautiful. Let's take that leg across. Make sure you're grounding that buttock. Lift that arm up. Take that arm in front of you. Lift your chest and revolve your spine. Walk your eye gaze to your back shoulder. Relax your jaw. Soften your face and breathe. And feel that stretch, that glute that you've just worked. Beautiful. Let's do that on the other side. So we come to what we call our 90-90 position. So shin bone in line with the mat. Try and get that back knee as far back as you can, and then turn towards that front leg. And remember, we have to lean forward to get the back leg up, but we're not collapsing through the chest. You're going to pick up your back leg. Try and get the knee behind the hip, and we take it across. 10. Each side might feel different. 8. Breathe. Shoulders relaxed. Face soft. 5. 4. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to lift up, down, up, down. Keep pressing that knee behind you. Up, down. 5 more. Keep the chest lifted. 5, 4. It's not very big. 2. Now we put those 2 together. We go across, up and down. Across, up and down. Very small movements, but very intense. Across, up, down. 5 more. Up, down. 4, up, down. 3, up, down. 2 more. Up, down. Last one. Up, down. Now take that leg long. Elbows are close. You're going to lower the body, lift the leg, and push up. 9, and press. 8, and press. 7, and press. 6, and press. 5, and press. You're nearly there, and press. 3, and press. 2 more, and press. Last one. Lift it up. Bend that back knee, bring it across. Make sure you're anchoring those sit bones. Lift up. You want to lift your chest, bring that arm in front of your leg, hand behind your hip. Now revolve your spine. Walk your eye gaze back towards the back shoulder and breathe. Nod that chin, soften your jaw, relax your face. Nice, easy breath. Beautiful. And come back to the center. Take your legs long in front of you. Lift up out of your waist. Let's flex the feet. Bring your arms in front of you. So let's find length as we go taller. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, back to that pelvic tuck, and we lower down, bone by bone, squeezing the buttocks, mobilizing the spine. Land your head as your arms come above your body. Don't let your ribs flare. Nodding your chin, exhaling, curl. I want you to keep the chest lift, look down your body. Pause and hold for 4, for 3, 2. Now use the abdominals as we scoop over. Rounding over that barrel, reach for your toes. Take a moment here. Feel the length in the back of your legs, your spine. Now rebuild. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Give me a pelvic tuck. Feel the abs. Then lower down slowly, bone by bone. And this time we're going to pause in the chest lift. 4, 3, 2. Lower down slowly. Take your arms above your body. Don't let your ribs flare. Exhaling, curling up. Keep the chest lift. Look down your body for 4, 3, 2. If you're struggling to get up, hands onto the floor, and we round over. Reaching for the toes, and we rebuild. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale. 2 more rounds. Pelvic tuck. And we deepen. We're aiming for the tips of the shoulder blades. And we pause and breathe for 4, 3, 2, 1. We lower the head as we take the arms above the body. Don't let your ribs flare. Exhale, curling up tips of the shoulder blades. We hold 4. Should be getting easier every time. Exhale, scoop over that imaginary barrel. Breathing out, reach for the toes. Feel the length in the back of your legs and rebuild. This is your last round. Exhale, pelvic tuck, navel to spine, and we bring in the rest of the torso. Squeeze the buttocks. Pause, tips of the shoulder blades for 4, 3, 2, 1. We lower the head. So bring the arms above the body. Don't let your ribs flare. And exhaling, we curl up. Pause, nod your chin. 4, breathe. 3, 2, use your arms if you need to. Exhale, and we scoop over. Reaching for your toes, and just take a moment here. Soften your jaw, relax your shoulders, and breathe. Then slowly rebuild, bone by bone, and pull the shoulders away from your ears. Beautiful. Take a breath in, lift up out of that waist, and we're going to roll down slowly. Coming back to the glutes, the hamstrings. Lower your head, and I'd like you to bend your knees. So your feet are hip distance apart. Heels a comfortable distance from your buttocks. Check in, little pocket of air between that lower spine and the mat. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Exhaling, push that lower back into the mat. Initiate the glutes, and we lift up. peeling the vertebra off bone by bone, hitting that long line at the top. Take a breath in, and exhale, we lower down slowly, replacing the vertebra. Watch your knees, they're running on tram tracks, and then lengthen that tailbone away from your crown. Let's go again. Pelvic tuck to start. Initiate the glutes to lift, and we roll up, hitting that long line at the top. Shift the weight onto your left side as you pick up your right leg. Knee above your hip. Make sure that you haven't dropped your hips. The hips stay level, and we extend the toes to the ceiling. We're going to lower the leg as far down as you can go without dropping your hip. Exhale, and we lift for 6, 5, and up, 4, and up, 3, and up, 2, and up. Last one, hold it here. We take the leg out to the side. Exhale, and we pull it in. Now, if this is too much for you, option, bend your knee, or just keep your leg still. 3 more. Out, exhale, pull it in. No back strain, and pull it in. 1 more, and pull it in. Tabletop, lower toe ball heel. Shift the weight onto the other leg, and pick up the leg you haven't worked. Option to stay here, extend the toes to the ceiling. Hips are level. We lower, pointing the toes. Exhale, we flex and lift. 5, close your ribs. 4, and lift. 3, and lift. 2, and lift. Last one, hold it here, your inflection. Hips are level, take it out to the side, and bring it in. So it's not so much about the range of motion, it's about the stillness of your hips. 3 more. Out, and bring it in. Watch that other knee. Last one. Bring it in, tabletop, lower toe ball heel, hips are lifted, and slowly, you want to rush, take it slow, bone by bone. Lower back touches, and lengthen the tailbone away from your crown. Beautiful. Hug your thighs towards your chest for me. Give yourself a bit of a massage, so circling in one direction, push your lower back muscles into the mat. Let's go the other way. Hold underneath your legs, nod your chin. Give me 1 rock. On the second rock, let's come all the way up. Beautiful. So I'd just like to end off with a little bit of meditation and with some breath. So you can do this seated or lying down, but just wherever you are, make sure you're comfortable. But I would like you to close your eyes. Let's just take a moment to notice how your body feels. And if you're aware of any tension, I'd like you just to let it go. Let's breathe into those places of tension. So take a deep breath in through your nose, and a deep breath out through your mouth. And just feel that tension leave your body. And I'd like you to be aware of the steady rhythm of your breath. Breathing in, and breathing out. Let's take a moment of gratitude. So I'd like you to think of someone or something that you are grateful for. And as you do this, I'd like you to take another deep breath in. And as you take that deep breath out, I'd like you to send light and love to that person or thing. Allow this gratitude to shift your energy and shift your mind focus. We are all living in very difficult times all over the world. So if ever you are feeling overwhelmed, just remember you can always come back to this place where you feel safe and to this gratitude. So I'm very grateful for being able to do this challenge with you, sharing my love and passion for Pilates on this platform. So I'd like to thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had fun. And remember, keep safe. Bye for now.